right, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. This channel makes educational videos, and we try to educate you on great theories, concepts, and discoveries that you probably don't know about because they've been suppressed or otherwise obscure. And we try to do that because these are theories, concepts, and discoveries that are very important. Um, they could change your life in terms of your quest for better spiritual, mental, and physical health. This is a segment that we have called the Q-tip of the spear, where I cover the coverage of the cutting edge of the info war, the war between the patriots and the globalists, which, in my opinion, is uh, is a wrap. Um, I don't see any path for the globalists to get back in the game. The game is not officially over, but you know, now it's like 35-0 in the fourth quarter. And as a result, I've been trying to emphasize how it would be a good idea to redeploy, get yourself out of the info war, at least get yourself some breathing room from the info war, and try to turn yourself on in other ways. We have a lot of work to do. And a lot of that work is continuing to red pill ourselves. We are still trapped in a number of the matrices that go back further, really, than the deep state even. Because the deep state really, these reptilians, they didn't arrive here until somewhere between 7 and 300 BC. Before that, it was the Anunnaki, and they fought a war, the Titans versus the Olympians, and so the Anunnaki were mostly gone already because their quest to get the gold didn't really work out, or they succeeded in what they needed, but they kind of didn't it didn't really fix the problem. And so most of them left. A few of them stayed. The main one who stayed was Marduk, Ra, and the reptilians came in and kicked his butt. And so, these are the people that we're dealing with now. They are considerably worse than the Anunnaki. And, but whoever it was, they planted a lot of poison pills in a lot of the things that we hold dear and take for granted as true. Still, after all the years of red pilling, all the years of digging, all the years of rabbit holes, and experience with psyops and hoaxes and false flags, and we're still buried deep within a ton of different hoaxes and false flags and psyops. The main one of which, is religion, in particular Christianity, in particular the religious books. The New Testament of the Bible can be proven to have been written by the Romans. It was obviously written by the Romans. The Romans are the only people who even had the opportunity to write it. And there's a ton of evidence for it that none of the patriots know about, because the patriots have a taboo against talking bad against Jesus or against Christianity. And it's not talking bad, it's just, I don't even think that what the Romans wrote in the New Testament is a limited hangout. There's still some valuable stuff in there, but it's just not true. It just never happened. It's fiction, and it is, composed by a bunch of, pretty much debauched gay pedophiles who, um, walked around with their sodomite slave boys that they could have bend over anytime they wanted to get their jollies. So these are the people that wrote your New Testament. And but I think they maybe even honestly wrote it for humanitarian purposes, because they thought that the Jewish scriptures were just outrageously horrible and needed to, and the Jewish people. It's a the New Testament is just profoundly anti-Semitic at every turn. You've got a Jewish Messiah who, contrary to the Old Testament books, this Jewish Messiah is a Prince of Peace as opposed to a military commander, and one who believes in rendering unto Caesar, walking the extra mile, turning the other cheek, and telling the Roman centurion um, that he had the greatest faith in all of Israel, and who rejected most of the Jewish purity laws, the circumcision, the observance of the Sabbath, and even the observance of all of the commandments. And then at his crucifixion, he forgave the Romans, for they know not what they do. They were unaware of the innocence of him. So he forgives them. Um, this is exactly what it would look like if it were written by the Romans. And then when we get into the epistle section of the Bible, of the New Testament, Paul is even more pro-Roman and even more anti-Jew. So this is the backdrop. And, it's really unnerving to listen to this soft disclosure network where they just sit there and be just incredibly petty, incredibly, not all of them, you know, they, everybody knows who's the guilty party. Um, Incredibly petty, incredibly irrelevant in so many different areas. They're all focused on the new commercials that they put out. And they're focused on their movies and their Netflix and their, entertainment. And at the same time, they think they're at the tip of the spear, which they they're not. They're close though. Um, but they're so elitist, they just think that everybody um, is really stupid compared to them, and they get everything right, and everybody else is just super naive uh, because they don't complain about everything, every new piece of news. The thing is that it's just like what I'm saying. It, all this stuff is not for you. You know, if you take yourself too seriously and you think that this stuff is, insulting to your intelligence, you're just going to get triggered. This is for other people who are slow to come along, and you know, it may not be ideal, but that's the way it is right now. And you know, you can pretend like you have other choices, but really what you have is uh, peel off and get yourself red pilled, because you guys are all big Christians. You haven't questioned any of that. It's the biggest psyop that's out there. And it's so obviously a psyop, but none of you have investigated it, even though you pretend to be warriors for truth, and you haven't even investigated it, much less, you know, gone through the soul searching and the difficult process of accepting like uh, new information into your core worldview. Now, red pilling generally has been on the level, on the periphery, at the surface. You've had to go through that experience, red pilling yourself about the news and the politics. But when it cuts deeper to the religion and the culture and the heritage and the uh, uh, rituals, the daily habits, um, the heroes, you haven't done the slightest bit of deep investigation. Because if you had, you would know. Because this information is out there. There's like 12. I can think of like 12 authors who uh, proffer the Roman origins hypothesis for the New Testament, but none of you have come across any of it in 10 years. So please wake up, because the rest of the world doesn't want you to be shoving this Christianity psyop down our throat under the guise of freedom and patriotism and, America first. It doesn't have anything to do with America first. It's a psyop. Like, share, subscribe, comment, contribute, and come back tomorrow for another episode of the Q-Tip of the Spear. Thanks for tuning in today, and have a great day.